Hi Twin Flames, welcome to my channel, Queen of Justice XOXO. My name is Michelle and I want to do an extensive review of Oracle and Tarot cards for you. I'm a Twin Flame as well, but you don't have to be a Twin Flame to benefit from my reviews. It's just more geared towards Twin Flames to help them along their journey. I am so grateful and love my Oracle and Tarot decks. I feel like they can be very helpful and a powerful tool for you to use on your path. They can bring you messages from Spirit, personal guidance to bring relief, joy, hope, as well as the pain that needs healing, and to hopefully bring you some peace and answers while figuring this all out. I wanted to share my cards with you so you can get an in-depth review of each deck before you purchase it. Because, just seeing a couple of the pictures of the cards really doesn't tell the whole story. There are so many more elements involved than just the pictures, and I don't want you to waste your money on decks that don't resonate with you and get upset because the decks just didn't meet your expectations once you receive them. Like I have done plenty of times, trust me. I know how exciting it is waiting for them to arrive, and it just sucks when they are disappointing for whatever reason. So hopefully my loss can be your gain, and my videos can help you find the right one for you, as there are enough things to deal with on this journey. So let's get started. In this review, we're going to review the Butterfly Oracle cards for Life Changes by Doreen Virtue. Now, before I start the review, I do want to mention that due to the issues with Doreen Virtue, some of her decks are very hard to find and are very costly. So I hope that my reviews can help people decide if that deck is really going to help them or resonate with them before they, lay out that kind of money. Because honestly, some of the decks I just, I love her decks. And I think they're great for Twin Flames. However, some prices are just gouging and is absolutely ridiculous, and I don't want Twin Flames to be taken advantage of because we have enough to go through. So with that said, I would like to go over this beautiful deck with you. The box, the production company is Hay House, so of course the box is always tight. This one is very pretty. I don't know if you could see that, the glossy of the blue there with the butterfly. It's just really pretty, and with the roses behind. So the box is very pretty box, nice size for the deck of 44 cards. But as always, the box is a little bit tight. Sometimes the guidebooks do get stuck in them, but this deck is definitely worth it. I like that the cards are very simple in that they have just a simple little message on there as to what kind of message is for you. However, sometimes you do need to go a little bit more in depth, and the book is very helpful with that. I like that there is a table of contents. However, it is in order, alphabetical order, makes it easier. The pages kind of do tend to be 2 pages for each card, so sometimes it's a little bit harder to find the card, but once you do, it's nice. Let me show you what the guidebook looks like. I do like that it has a picture of the card there, so it's easier to find. I like that it has a quick little synopsis of what the meaning of the card is, and then a little bit longer, as well as an additional reading as well. So let me read this one to you so you can see how the wording goes. Keep the faith. Some of the changes you experience have been challenging, and this card urges you to keep your faith in divine intervention and positive outcomes. After all, lapsing into pessimism won't help the situation. See, that's a perfect message for all of us. So it's a great little guidebook. I do like the cards, and the messages are simple on there, easy to read. Let me go over the cards. I'm going to collect them all so that you can see how they shuffle together. I do like that the cards are, nice quality cardstock. Usually Doreen Virtues are very nice. They're flexible and yet not flimsy, not too thick so they stick. They have a nice little glossy matte. These ones can be a little bit slipperier than the other ones, but not too bad overall. I like that the edges have the gold trim. They do get a little bit chipped up, but it's still just a nice little touch to the cards. It is a nice size deck since it is 44 cards. And let me show you shuffling so you can see how that goes. Try not to be so loud. So that's nice, flows easy. Vertically, let's try that one. That one is a little bit harder, but it is definitely doable. I like to shuffle both ways. So let me turn these over so you can see them as I'm shuffling. So these cards are overall very beautiful. I mean, they're just so stunning with the vibrant colors of the butterflies, and just I like the imagery that it looks like a photo. So I just love the beauty of these cards and the messages. They're very positive, I think, and even though there might be a lesson in there, there's still a positive way to say that lesson. So, you know, great cards. They shuffle very nicely both directions. I like doing them both directions, and they are both easy. So let's go over a few of the cards up close for you. We have, let me see, can you see that? Decisions. Now here's one, join in. So, I mean, maybe you might know the answer right away or intuitively pick it up. But, you know, for the most part, since they're all butterflies and flowers, it is kind of hard to read the card intuitively. Memories. So sometimes on these cards, you may need to look in the guidebook, trying to just to go over some more in-depth description of what spirit might be trying to tell you. Hobbies. So like that could be telling you that, you know, you need to pull away from all the work you've been doing and focus on you and have fun. Healing from the past. I think that's a card for all of us. Motivation. So as you can see, these cards are just so colorfully vibrant. Gracefully aging. That's what I like to say, but I don't know if that card's for me or not. Get some rest. Again, another message for me. Self-employment. End of an era. Body changes. Support. And we will end on this one. Spiritual growth. Such an important thing for our journey for sure. So overall, I think these cards are great for twin flames. I would give this probably a 4 out of 4 suits depending on the cost. I believe, like I said, this deck might not be as expensive as others. However, that, you know, doesn't mean they can't go up once it's more in demand. So that's unfortunate because this is a great deck for twin flames, and it can be very helpful on your journey. But again, it is a personal preference for sure. So really check out that review and really see if it resonates with you before you purchase something with, you know, a deck with that expense. I will include links below in the description box for twin flame readers who've used this deck in their videos, so you can see more of the cards as well as, you know, more objective view of what some of the meanings might mean for you that you might not be seeing, and a little bit more than what's in the guidebook, since the guidebook is kind of short and quick and to the point. So that might help you seeing other tarot readers in their descriptions of these cards. If you'd like to see more of my video reviews with my other decks from my collection, please hit the subscribe button, as I have a lot of decks and I want to share them with you. Ones I like, the ones I don't, and the ones I do and don't like. I hope this helped you decide if this deck resonates with you or not. If so, I've included a link to where it can be purchased as well. Until the next deck, happy shuffling!